Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you are tuning into the channel. Welcome, 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 and I hope you're all doing well. Right, we are looking for an energy that's playing out for the day, or a message that is needed to be heard by the collective. These are very general readings. What I'm going to say is specific, but it may not be your story every day. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. So we have a message for the collective for today, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm going to take the two in my hand and allow those ones. So let's see what we've got. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah. And then we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Right, okay. Alright, so growth to me is an energy of 3. It speaks about, as it says there, expansion. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Now, number 3 energy is Empress energy, which is all about expansion and growth and birth, bringing something to life. So it may be that you are, well, I should say, you are either growing through something or going through something at the moment, because it's generally the difficult situations that we go through which are the, you know, the fertilizer to our growth. Like I say, you know, things grow really great in shit. So it's like you may be in the middle of a tough circumstance or a tough situation at the moment that is calling some kind of growth from you. As it says there, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So to do that, there needs to be a compatibility of bringing together a harmonizing of your mind, your body and your soul. It's like growth, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You can't have mental growth, but then not sort of attribute that growth and see other areas in your life that also need to grow and also need to expand. So it's sort of bringing everything into harmony. And then we've got indecision. So yeah, if you're stood in the middle of, like I say, a challenging situation or a situation that is calling growth from you, like I say, it may involve other people, because 3 is also an energy of group, you know, the group activities. It's the card of the, well, 3 of Cups is an energy of 3, and that is like social group or social circle. So there may be an outgrowing of something here. As I mentioned, yesterday's reading was about a friendship. We had another reading that was all about sort of fostering an energy of peace within yourself. I don't know how it's going to resonate. But you're either in something that is causing you to grow, or you have grown out of a situation. But either way, there's decisions and choices that need to be made. Indecision is the opposite of making a decision. It's kind of sitting on the fence. It's not, you know, picking a path forward. It's either going backwards and forwards and not going anywhere, or it's actually an inability to make a choice or make a decision. And if that is the case, you're being encouraged to tune into your intuition. The card is purple. Yeah, it's like a purpley blue. And purple is our third eye chakra, which is all about intuition. You know, our extra sensory perception, the things that we see and sense, but not with, you know, our physical eyes. So, like I say, if you're in the middle of something, you're being encouraged to tune into your intuition. Don't discount the feedback that's coming through in, I don't know how to say it, in a non-physical way. Because sometimes we often dismiss our intuition because we're like, well, I don't have any proof, or, you know, I don't know where that came from, or that's just an idea. And then we can go into certain situations or leave certain situations, however it's going to resonate, I don't really know, and then be like, shit, like I knew it. Why didn't I do X, or why didn't I do Y? Because the generally the first, what's it called? Like the first instinct that you get in a situation is your intuition. We then, as humans, we overthink and overanalyze, which is what causes this indecision. So it's like you're being encouraged to sort of like get back to your basic instincts. with regards to making a choice or making a decision, whether about your expansion, if you're outgrowing a situation, or if you're wanting to expand, and not allow yourself to be stuck or to be stationary. Right. Now the yellow, right, I'll take them all. I was going to say, the yellow on the growth card is linked to our solar plexus chakra. And that is all about our beliefs and our values, our personal power. We had this come up, I think it might have been in the self-esteem card, I can't really remember now. But yeah, so it's all about our confidence. So it's our ability to step into our power, to allow, like I say, some sort of growth or some sort of expansion. It's also about our mental activity. So it may be, like I say, some of you may have overactive mental activity at the minute, which is not allowing you to make a choice, to make a decision, or to actually hear your intuition. Yeah, we had that message the other day that spoke about peace and quiet and stillness being required so that you could tune into that higher wisdom, or that like universal energy that's wanting to guide you through or out of or towards something. So it's finding a way to quiet your own mind so you're not in this indecisive energy. But also it's about stepping into your power, your personal power, your confidence. Maybe looking at, like I said, your values and beliefs. And if anything's holding you back or limiting you, or yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, I've not even looked at the charts. I'm getting so many messages off these two cards. I'm getting an energy of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance, where it's like, this may not resonate for everybody, but how I'm seeing it is, let's say you're in a situation and, I don't know, information is presented to you about the situation that you're in, but because that would mean you have to change your beliefs now about a particular situation, you would rather stay exactly where it is that you are. Does that make any sense? Rather than sort of saying to yourself, oh my God, well, my beliefs for the whole time that I've held them have been wrong. So you're now in this energy, like I say, of this mental fuckery where you can't make a decision, or you're sitting on the fence because it's like you're almost refusing the growth. That's a specific message for someone. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but there is an energy of cognitive dissonance here, and you're being encouraged to step into your personal power, to check your values, to check your belief system and your mental activity, what your mind is telling you, so that, like I say, that you can make a decision or switch that mental activity off and tune into your intuition. Right, that was a lot. Oh, we've got loads in here. Right, we've got the sun, which is beautiful. Positive outcomes, seeing things clearly, it's clarity, the sun shines a light. Or when the sun shines a light, everything is illuminated. So that would be coming out of, like I say, a mental fog or cognitive dissonance. This could have something to do with a relationship. This could have something to do with family, or something to do with like mother or father of your child, husband, wife, some sort of connection. But there's a theme of children here, because the sun, there's usually like a kid on the card in the traditional tarot riding a horse. Then we've got the stork that's come out next to it, and that's my pregnancy or children related card. We've also got the Hogwarts charm, and that's, you know, it's a movie about kids. So kids are featuring heavily in this. And I mentioned the Empress at the beginning of this reading. It's all coming back together. It's all coming back together. And with the heart there, like I say, it could be relationship partner, husband, mother, father of your children. I don't really know. But there's something that you're not seeing, and that's what I mean about that cognitive dissonance. It's not allowing you to see something clearly. Because the scarf, like I say, something's covered up. But you're being encouraged to tune into your intuition. If you can't see it with your physical eyes, this is when your intuition actually makes, you know, comes into play. When your intuition comes into play. And we've got this bell, and I'm just getting like alarm bells. I don't even know where this is coming from. Alarm bells. you may be ignoring or sitting on the fence in relation to something that is like trying to get your attention. But yeah, like I mentioned, the cognitive dissonance. Something that you're not seeing in relation to a relationship, possibly about children. I mentioned the Empress, that's all over the charms in here. And then we've got this, oh, I didn't even see that, fork. Yeah, then we've got like that big cat. And as I said, they usually go out on the prowl, they'll go out on the hunt, you know, to take something down in terms of their prey. And it's funny because we've got a fork here, so generally they're going to catch something to eat. That's not going to be relevant in this particular case, I don't feel. But what I'm getting from that fork is like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. So there may be, like I say, a decision that needs to be made in relation to a union, a family situation, getting some kind of information. Because like I said, the sun is an illumination, it's clarity, exposure. So there may be something coming to light here that allows you to come out of this indecision, because you're finally going to make a judgment call. And it feels as though the judgment call is towards your growth, or through your growth, your personal growth. Like I say, standing in your personal power, really looking at your values and beliefs. That is what's going to get you off the fence, and you're going to be like, no, I'm done. This is finished now. But regardless, it's like you're protected with this Hamza. I don't know, like I think I'm saying it right. But there's protection that coming in for you as you go through this period of growth, as you go through this period of tuning in and connecting to your higher self, your higher mind. But again, this can also speak about, like I say, that crown chakra energy, connecting with your spirituality more, you know, with your intelligence, and really allowing yourself to come out of, like I said, this brain fog or cognitive dissonance and see something clearly. I'm going to leave that there. That was so random. So random. Yeah, I was going to stick a fork in me. I'm done. Right, let's get some letters. Right, okay. We have, oh my god, that doesn't want to turn over. L, A, N, another N, E, P, D, wow, U, R. Right, okay, I think that's it. I can see Lane. I can see prune. Lane, prune, run. Right, okay, let me go with the prune. A prune is like, it's a plum. I don't know, what would you call it? It's like a dried plum. Yeah, in the same way that a grape is like a raisin is a dried grape. I think that's what prunes are. But they just make you poo. That's the nicest way for me to say it. They give you the runs. And literally, yeah, the word run is in here. Oh my god. I don't know. It almost feels like once you've made this decision, once you've made your mind up, once, like I say, that clarity comes through, and it may be through your intuition. There may not be fact or evidence that's presented to you, like I said, because you're going to be using your extrasensory perception about whatever this growth is representing. And remember, like I said, I was getting children, I was getting Empress energy, I was getting cognitive dissonance, I was getting group activities, whatever. So whatever it is, when you make your mind up, it feels as though like you're going to make your decision quickly to get out of something. Like I say, I can see running here, and prunes, you know, they get your bowels moving pretty quick or pretty regularly. So yeah, I'm just seeing like speed. And if that was a cheetah, they're pretty quick too. Oh, I didn't even talk about the dinosaur. Yeah, something, like I say, has been going on for a long time. And that may be where the cognitive dissonance is coming in. You're not wanting to, like I say, go back and say, oh my god, for this many years I wasn't seeing this, or this doesn't line up with what I've always believed. I don't know, but there's something about time here as well. Yeah, first of all, being linked to something pretty far back, but then once you make your mind up, things moving really quickly. I'm going to read this from the books. I feel like I'm going all over the place with this reading. Right, growth. It says you're constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognise them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honouring those around you, it is also about recognising every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signpost that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your what's that? Your sojourn? I don't even know what that means. But I'm going to say journey. As you continue your journey in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that you are given. And then we've got indecision. So there's something about you tuning into your intuition with regards to, seeing these signposts. Well, both the cards are practically the same. They're talking about connecting to, like I say, higher wisdom, growth and expansion of your consciousness, and that's exactly what using your intuition's about. Right, let's get this one. Where is it? I can't find it. Here we go. Indecision. Your soul is a spirit. Your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of your intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants what's best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. Oh my God, we had the fork charm come out. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. It mentions signposts in this card as well. This is too weird. This is too weird. But I think that was long, guys. I felt it was all over the place, but I don't know. That was the message. That was what I was getting. Look out for the signposts. Trust your intuition. Like I say, especially if you feel as though something is being concealed or covered up, or like I say, you're having alarm bells that are literally going off that you've been ignoring, because something's going to be illuminated for you here. Right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope this helped and you managed to get something from it. This is not going to be everyone's reading today, but have a fantastic one anyway, guys, and take care. Bye-bye.